Namaste! Grand Rising, Big Cat. Welcome or welcome back to Big Cat Astrology, Big Cat Wave. Here at Don't Get Smoked headquarters, we unravel secrets and explore the celestial forces shaping the most dynamic personalities of our time. Today we dive headfirst into the powerful astrological currents surrounding none other than Kendrick Lamar. Chapter 1, GNX, The Return of the King. Release date the 22nd of November 2024. A project that redefined his artistry and cemented his legacy as a cultural innovator. This wasn't just another album, it was a manifesto of morality, transformation, and the soul's journey. Kendrick's natal Pluto in Libra in the 8th house influenced this deeply introspective work. As the 8th house governs themes of rebirth, shared power, and legacy. Releasing GNX on the anniversary of John F. Kennedy's unaliving was a bold move, tying the project to themes of leadership, disruption, and renewal. Pluto transiting Aquarius in the 9th house elevated Kendrick's work to a global philosophical statement, amplifying his ability to explore universal truths and inspire collective introspection. Tracks like Whacked Out, Murals, delved into Kendrick's fear of being immortalized but misunderstood, exploring how fame wraps and warps identity while amplifying one's name. This track reflects Uranus in Scorpio in the 9th house in Kendrick's natal chart, highlighting his ability to challenge norms and push philosophical boundaries. Meanwhile, Man at the Garden reflected on themes of betrayal, redemption, and the balance between personal struggles and universal truths. This track's universal resonance ties back to Pluto's transiting Aquarius in the 9th house, emphasizing Kendrick's ability to transform personal narratives into global commentaries. While Kendrick's fans hailed GNX as the most profound work since To Pimp a Butterfly, chaos brewed behind the scenes. Just 12 days after GNX's release, Drake filed his infamous lawsuit against Universal Music Group, accusing them of inflating Kendrick's streaming numbers for Not Like Us. This controversy reflected the power struggles and the energy of Pluto in Libra in the 8th house in Kendrick's natal chart, paired with Pluto's transiting Aquarius in the 9th house. The lawsuit spiked whispers of backroom deals and power plays, casting GNX not just as an album, but as the center of a cultural battlefield. Pluto in Libra in the 8th house in Kendrick's natal chart governs themes of morality, transformation, and shared power, shaping the deeply introspective themes of GNX. Pluto transiting Aquarius in the 9th house elevated GNX into a universal statement of justice and higher truth, amplifying Kendrick's role as a thought leader and global influencer. Uranus in Scorpio in the 9th house in Kendrick's natal chart underscores his rebellious approach to art, enabling him to challenge norms and address deep philosophical themes. Uranus transiting Gemini in the 2nd house highlights Kendrick's innovative approach to values, finances, and artistry, redefining what success looks like in the music industry. GNX wasn't just an album, it was a cultural reckoning, a bold statement tied to themes of legacy, transformation, and universal truth. Pluto in Libra in the 8th house and Pluto in Aquarius in the 9th house work together to make GNX both deeply personal and universally resonant. With Uranus in Scorpio in the 9th house and Uranus in Gemini in the 2nd house, Kendrick redefined success, challenging norms and reshaping his career. This wasn't just a release, it was Kendrick Lamar's declaration of greatness. Chapter 2. Kendrick Lamar's lyrical grenade, Not Like Us. Release date the 4th of May 2024. Kendrick Lamar's release of Not Like Us wasn't just a song, it was a seismic cultural moment that shifted the power dynamics of the industry. This track wasn't merely a diss, it was a bold declaration of individuality and authenticity in an era dominated by gimmicks. Kendrick's Mercury in Cancer shined through, with the lyrics cutting deep into the industry's superficiality, targeting clout chasers and pretenders. Mars in Gemini in the 3rd house energized Kendrick's sharp communication skills, ensuring his words carried fearless precision and undeniable impact. While the song called out the entire industry, Drake and his camp were clearly its central targets, making the beef personal and undeniable. Chapter 3. The Super Bowl. Kendrick's bold statement. The 9th of February 2025. Yes, and yes again. Kendrick Lamar will perform Not Like Us at the Super Bowl halftime show on the 9th of February 2025. This performance won't just be a spectacle, it will be a cultural reckoning, a moment where art meets truth on the world's largest stage. Despite Drake's ongoing legal attempts to block the song, Kendrick's fearless creativity and cosmic alignment confirms he's ready to seize the moment. Pluto in Aquarius empowers Kendrick's to turn his performance into a global statement of truth and rebellion, challenging societal norms and industry hypocrisy. The 9th house governs philosophy, justice, and higher truths, and Kendrick's energy on the stage will amplify these themes to global audiences. Not Like Us will not just be a song performed, it will become an anthem of authenticity and rebellion, resonating far beyond the stadium. Uranus transiting Gemini adds an element of unpredictability, redefining Kendrick's artistic and financial values, ensuring his performance disrupts industry expectations. The Jupiter in Gemini transit expands his reach, guaranteeing that his message will echo globally, uniting audience through the power of his artistry. This isn't just music. It's about transforming halftime show into a cultural milestone, shifting the focus from spectacle to substance. Kendrick Lamar will cement his legacy as a fearless leader, an artist who refuses to be silenced. This moment will not only elevate Kendrick's career, but stand out as a pivotal moment in his evolution of the cultural art. Kendrick's leadership path. My predictions in chronological order. Social justice advocate. The 2nd of May 2025 until August 2026. Pluto retrograde between Aquarius and Capricorn will push Kendrick to challenge systemic oppression and leads efforts for reform. As Pluto transitions between Kendrick's 9th house Aquarius and 8th house Capricorn, he will confront outdated structures, using his influence to advocate for justice and change. Cultural icon, the 20th of February 2026 onwards. Pluto re-enters Aquarius, stabilizing Kendrick's 9th house, marking the beginning of his rise as a global philosophical leader. This period signifies Kendrick's transition from artist to cultural icon, amplifying his voice on justice, higher truth, and collective transformation. Educational mentor, August 2026 to 2028. Jupiter in Gemini activates Kendrick's 11th house, fostering mentorship and collaboration. During this period, Kendrick may launch mentorship initiatives, cultural platforms, or creative programs aimed at nurturing young artists and innovators. Global influence expansion, 2026 to 2029. As Pluto stabilizes in Aquarius, the 9th house, and Jupiter moves through Cancer and Leo, Kendrick's international reach will grow exponentially. Collaborations with global cultural leaders and projects that bridge the divides through art and advocacy will likely emerge. Systematic visionary, 2027 onwards. Jupiter's transition into Cancer and Leo activates Kendrick's 10th house of career and 5th house of creativity. This period marks Kendrick's pivotal towards film and documentary, leveraging his storytelling abilities to create impactful visual projects that inspire change on a global scale. Artistic awards and recognition, 2027 to 2030. With Jupiter transiting Kendrick's 10th house, Cancer, and Neptune continuing to influence his creativity in the same house, Kendrick is poised to achieve career-defining accolades, including Grammys, Oscars, or humanitarian awards and honors for his contribution to the art and culture. Political involvement, late 2028 to early 2030. As Jupiter enters Gemini and activates Kendrick's 11th house of communication and networking, he may align with political movements, advocacy initiatives, or legislative reforms. During this period, Kendrick's voice in these areas will resonate deeply, amplifying his impact as a leader in systematic change. Legacy progress, 2030 onwards. As Pluto progresses further into Aquarius, the 9th house, Kendrick may establish transformative institutions such as a foundational school or academy dedicated to arts, education, social justice, and cultural preservation. This project will solidify Kendrick's legacy as a cultural icon and global leader. My final reflections: Kendrick Lamar isn't just making music, he's building a legacy. The stars align for his evolution as a global leader, cultural innovator, and fearless advocate for justice. These predictions highlight Kendrick's rise as Big Me, a figure whose artistry, vision, and leadership will inspire generations to come. Kendrick Lamar isn't rewriting the rules, he's carving his place in history. Want to know more about what's in the stars for you? Hit me up in the Gmail at onebigcatchronicles@gmail.com. Until we meet again on these astrological streets, Big Cat Wave. Cat.